Thank you very much, Mr. Arun Jaitley, for speaking to India today. The big question, do you believe in the light of the Yaqub Memon execution, the time has come for a nationwide debate on the death penalty?
Well, I have no difficulty with the debate. The debate has been on for decades. But the position you take in the debate must have some connect to the reality. You have countries with a very low crime rate. You have countries which don't face any internal or external threats from terror or invasion. And you have a country like India which in the last 30 years has seen terror almost by the day. And therefore, whatever decision you take has to be connected to that ground reality. Nobody likes a death sentence. In any case, the Indian society is too civilized to have it in the rarest of rare cases. You've just had 3 executions in the last several years. The fact is that courts are also circumspect, and their own guidelines say that it's only very rarely that we grant it. But in a country which has faced terror from various angles, you can't really say that we've reached a situation where we can eliminate death penalty altogether.
No, it's almost as if you're saying because India is struck by terror, therefore there should, the death penalty should remain on the statute books.
You understood me right.
But there are other countries which have moved beyond that. 101 countries, Mr. Jaitley, have abolished the death penalty. Are we saying that India, because we are victims of terror, therefore, is it a deterrent? Are you saying that?
Yes, I am saying that. And I'm saying that if you
you're saying death penalty is a deterrent.
If you now stop the question and allow me to give an answer. How much terrorism has Europe seen? How much terror has the United States seen after 9/11? Now, these are protected societies. Therefore, don't translate their ground reality to India. You've had terror in Kashmir, you've had cross-border, you saw it in Punjab, you saw it in Northeast, you saw it in the Maoist hinterland, you've seen it in the southern tips of India. You've had 5 or 6 different kinds of insurgencies in this country. You have people who actually kill hundreds and get away with it.
Is it a deterrent, sir?
You see, where is the evidence? Now, I'll answer your question by a counter question. You kill 257 people in Mumbai, and then the law says after 14 years you can walk out. Are you incentivizing it? Can terror be fought with some kind of kid gloves on? Can terror be fought with a soft policy? That we are a soft state, we are only conscious about human rights of villains and culprits and not of victims altogether?
So your own court say life imprisonment today includes life. You could have had a life imprisonment for Yaqub Memon, which is not 14 years, which is life.
You can say life. The court has also made an observation recently, and it was out in the public domain, that should the governments not have a discretion after 14 years when to let him free. Therefore, with the kind of pressures we have, whether you use it or not, or you use it very rarely, I am one of those who still believe that it should be on the statute book. On a debate, I have no difficulty at all. People are entitled to a contrarian view. But the context in which this debate is being initiated, and I would suggest to all well-meaning friends like you, the 257 people killed in Mumbai, the hundreds of them who got injured in those blasts, which was admittedly a terrorist attack, let's not make out martyrs out of those who committed the offense. 900
people, sir, died in the riots that led to the blast. The Sri Krishna Commission makes it very clear. The riots led to the blast. 900 people died. What is, should they not be also
prosecuted?
Should they not, should the death penalty not be seen in those cases?
Absolutely. Therefore, you should go and see who are the people. When the Delhi riots took place in 1984, though very rare prosecutions took place, in some cases, I remember the courts in the eastern part of the city did award a death penalty to a person who was considered the butcher of 1984.
But the fact is, in 1992 Mumbai, 92-93 Mumbai, no one has been awarded the death penalty for the riots that led to the blast. Now when Asauddin Owaisi turns around and says, what about a Maya Kodnani, what about a Babu Bajrangi in 2002 Gujarat?
These are all cases pending in a judicial process. Now, even in a case where 257 people are killed, eventually it's only one who's been given a death sentence.
And he's not necessarily the prime conspirator, because Dawood Ibrahim and Tiger Memon are not
we, as I said yesterday to another channel, we are not a banana republic where Rajdeep Sardesai will sit in appeal over the Supreme Court finding. You've had 7 rounds of opportunity given to an accused. All 7 courts have come to a concurrent finding, and a television anchor comes up and says, or some signatories come up and say, we believe he's innocent. I'm afraid we have a judicial process in place. You've had 13 judges of the Supreme Court who in different benches have gone through this case. Let us treat their verdict as final.
So no one said he's innocent. They said that why give the death penalty? Why not life imprisonment?
You see, the life or death is also a discretion to be exercised by the court. And they have very stringent guidelines where death is given in the rarest of rare cases.